what therapies you do to explore past lives and regression. Ultimately, I believe it doesn't matter. Like, this life matters, and the frequency that embedded itself is what ultimately is going to free you. Now, if you do need to travel back for some reason, spirit will show you there. And you don't need, in my opinion, you don't need, like, you'll just be taken there. Like, you'll be in a meditation doing something, and all of a sudden you're like, holy crap, I met this part of me, and their name was this, and they took me through this cabin, and I was in the mountains, and blah, 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 and it led me to da, 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 da. So I feel like it happens. My point is, I feel like it happens naturally. And I think a lot of people get lost in, like, dabbling in regression. I've talked to a lot of people along the road that are like, oh yeah, I'm very spiritual. I've done this and done this. And the more we get into it, it's like they didn't really do anything. They were just told these things in a session that they went to in Louisiana when they were on a girls' trip, right? And it's like, whoa. So what I always bring it back to, and this probably isn't the most fun answer, so sorry about that, but it's like, what's the frequency alive in you right now? Because that's what your soul wants to heal. And your soul already set up all the things to stimulate that and get it inside of your face to show you what needs to heal now. So all you have to do is travel back to childhood, and that will show you the frequencies. Then as you clear more and you work closer with spirit, if you are guided to do work in the Akashic records, or you're guided to do this type of past life experience, and it feels super aligned because you're already in tune with the frequency and what has happened in this life and how it embedded itself, it may be able to help you. But I have just seen too many people along the road that are like, oh yeah, I know this about myself, and I know this about myself. And I'm like, and what did that do for you? Knowing that you were a mom of 8 that was killed, what does that do for you now? Mm-hmm. And then they look at me and they're like, I don't know. Because they weren't led to a frequency. They weren't led to an unlocking moment or a complete cellular unwind. And that's what we want. That's what you want. That's what's going to give you the freedom and the healing now, is that current, present cellular matrix unwind that changes everything. That can happen in this life, in this consciousness, in this present moment.
I hope you enjoyed this video. We have a bunch of other spiritual healing videos on our channel. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you all. And make sure you're following me on Instagram at Awaken with Sophie.